Back now to our top story. President Cyril Ramaphosa has proclaimed the 2019 national elections. For more on this, we're now joined by IEC Deputy CEO, Mr. Masego Shiburi. Thanks very much for joining us on the program. What does this proclamation actually mean? Let's start for the ordinary people on the street, the voters.
In its most simple of terms, proclamation means that the voters' roll is filled for purposes of new registrations for these elections. So anyone who is not registered as a voter yet may not be included on the roll to be used on election date on the 8th.
And that's just the current elections that are due on the 8th of May?
That is correct. That is only for the elections on the 8th of May. So if a person registers now and there is a by-election convened in their ward, that person will be entitled to vote in that by-election.
All right, so what does it mean for the political parties?
For political parties, what it means is that from today, the Electoral Code of Conduct comes into force. It has been triggered, and offences that are detailed in the Electoral Code of Conduct, including prohibited conduct, are now enforceable, and the Commission can refer those matters to the Electoral Court for penalties imposed in terms of those provisions of the law to be imposed on offending political parties.
All right, so all the campaign...
Also, for political parties, it means that from today, political parties can now submit their list of candidates and pay the deposit required for them to participate either at the legislature or at the National Assembly.
All right, and what will be the deadline for payment and list submission?
The opening is today. The deadline will be determined in the electoral timetable, which timetable is yet to be consulted on with political parties, and we anticipate that we will publish that this Thursday.
All right, okay, Mr. Shiburi, we're going to have to leave it there, but thanks very, very much indeed for your update. Thank you for your time.